I have this theory that timing, perseverance, and 10 years of trying will eventually make you look like an overnight success. The reason I came up with that is because I was reflecting back and I realized 1997 to 2007 is, me dropping out of school and starting a company, leaving the company, leaving Google, starting a company that doesn't work out again. Eventually that tumbles into Twitter and there's my overnight success. It's really only the co-founding of Twitter that anyone ever saw, and there's this hole in between. You need to be willing to fail spectacularly if you want to succeed spectacularly. Every time I failed and every time someone told me what was wrong about something, there was always something good that was about it. So I tended to look at the bright spots or the better part, whatever it was. It was always, the failure was really just process to get to the successful design, and I always felt like it was a team effort. I guess I just looked at it in a different way. Like I didn't feel crushed. I felt like I was being given more input. But at the same time, it's an incredibly valuable thing to have tried and failed than not to have tried. I learned an important lesson about opportunity when I was in high school. I wanted to play sports, but I didn't know the rules of any sports. So I went to the administration. I said, if I can gather enough boys and get a coach, can we start a lacrosse team? Because that was the one sport they didn't offer. And so I did it, and I became the captain of the team, and I was really good at lacrosse, and we played all these games. And what I realized was that you don't have to wait for opportunity to present itself and then seize it. You can certainly do that, but you don't have to. Opportunity can be manufactured. So I created the circumstances. What I learned about opportunity early came to play later on when we were trying to build Odeo. We had started a podcasting company, and all of a sudden Apple decides it's going to get into podcasting. As we focused on what could we do that Apple's not doing, we came up with this idea of creating the right environment for opportunity to take root by just sort of declaring it a 2-week play zone. Work on the things that matter to you most. Come up with something that you really would like to work on for a long time. And that's what Twitter came out of. It's not just that this idea of a new definition of success is a fun idea. I think it's also that it has to be true. In order for humanity to move forward, we have to start realizing that we can't just take. We have to be making things as much as taking things, or more, in order for things to work. The new model for capitalism is build a business that is financially solid and of enduring value, but build something into it such that the more successful it gets, the more you're contributing to or advancing some kind of meaningful cause in the world. And while you're doing those two things, you should be loving your work, and if you're not loving your work, you're doing something wrong, you should change what you're doing.